Hello, thank you for tuning in. I've recently found a set of journal entries and letters from the family of Paddy O'Conan that depict his journey from Wicklow County, Ireland to Canada. Enjoy. Dear Aoife, since your passing, the famine has not improved. Ships are leaving daily and there is absolutely no help from the government. I fear for our Thomas. He is withering away due to lack of food and just laying in a scratcher all day long. Every day I check up on him, but I've yet to see any of the cholera-related symptoms that you had. We pray every single day for his good health. Our Egypt of a landlord has yet to shut his gob about evicting us. I'm struggling to pay rent. I have a strange feeling the lads in Parliament are just foostering about while we suffer in the rural areas. Others around us are clearing out and going to Canada, saying that land is cheap and plentiful, but I cannot stand to leave the land where I first laid eyes on you. I plan to write in this journal, hoping to somehow find a solution to the problems we are facing every day. Trying to keep my sanity in these conditions are growing harder each day. Yours truly, Paddy. That won't be enough. We're stuck.
Father, a letter from Canada.
Thank you. Now go rest in your bed. Dearest Paddy, we have settled around Toronto. I will start off by telling you to come now while us Catholics are an equal number to the Protestants. We heeded the warning of many by not traveling further than our pocket would let us. This land will seem strange when you come, and I strongly suggest you take the next ship over. If you sell enough at home, you'll have enough capital to make it up to where we are settled. You will need enough to cover your ship ticket, tools, seed, and clothes once in this foreign land, but believe me, your only sister, the trip is worth it. The journey will require you to jump on a steamer heading to Ontario after you have passed through Quebec. Our prayers are with you to pass through Quebec with your health intact. There are sick Irish that are not healthy enough to survive the trip and are either quarantined or buried right at the port. Rest assured, I am sending letters to your brothers in Dublin. Please leave Wicklow. Aoife would have wanted you to. Your sister.
Dear Aoife, I have sold everything, my clothes, my tools, my most valued possessions, in the hope of starting a new life in Canada. Writing to you on the ship is hard, but I feel I have not written to you as much as I should have with these large, life-altering decisions I have made. Our dear sweet Ireland is in disarray. Many believe that the famine that took place was planned, not by the Lord himself, but by the government in England. We Irish suffer while our parent Union brothers get fat and profit from our struggles. Yet the opportunity to prospect is great in Canada, but Aoife, my love, we were expelled from our home. This was not voluntary. The men responsible for this deserve a right puck in the gob. Because of them, our boy Thomas is very shook looking on this boat, almost as if he was a statious fellow coming home from the bar.
Ugh.
Fuck off! Thomas, you right there? The lad in town told us it wouldn't take longer than 3 weeks to reach there, but oh boy, did he have some stories to tell us. In a few years, the farmers were over in Canada building themselves up with plenty of flour, beef, butter, and of course potatoes, on the most excellent land. I'm sure I'll miss our beautiful Irish tall grass, but it won't be long until our ship hits land and our journey must continue. I'll write again soon. Paddy.
Dear Aoife, we finally made it to Evelyn's. I can't believe we've made it. This place is different, yes, but I can certainly see a future here. Others have said we had come too late, but there's so much land available. Even our sun is getting better. The Catholics have set up hospitals, schools, and everything to welcome the newcomers in the settlement. This help is also preventing those gum Protestants from spreading and taking over. The Catholic presence is strong here, and although conflicts are sure to happen, the community runs smoothly. The farmer here is independent, Aoife. No landlords, just simply freedom. It seems like us Irish have dreamt for this for years. It's just a man, his land, and his religion, the way it should be. There's a lot of cheap land less than a mile from my sister's. People have said it was much better 15 or 20 years before here, but I can't imagine this untamed wild being any better than what it is right now. Yours truly, Paddy. Brother Matthew, I know our sister has written to you already, but I've officially settled in Canada myself after following her lead. I know the oppressed feeling us Catholics feel back in Ireland, and I beg you to come immediately. I plan to harvest more wheat than I've ever seen. I plan to make soap, candles, sugar, and anything you can imagine. There is also an abundance of maple here in this country, and there's an unlimited amount of resources to make whatever your heart desires. In Ireland, the landlords tie a leash around our neck and force us to harvest our crops for them. In Canada, the farmer does as he pleases. There are no lands being rented here. It's a feeling of equality we haven't felt before. Ask others around you in Dublin. The move is necessary before those English traitors in Parliament destroy the country. Please, brother, come soon. Yours truly, Patrick.